3-game weekend with the New Jersey Titans here at home. Unfortunately, we dropped 2 of the 3 games, but I felt very close 3 games. Friday night, I actually felt we played pretty well. 5-on-5, I thought we did a lot of good things. We controlled a lot of the game. Unfortunately, the special teams took a big part of it. They were able to convert 3 power play goals, actually a shorthanded goal and an empty netter. And we fell a bit short, but not of a lack of chances. And I thought our effort was relatively good. Saturday we bounced back. We were able to win that game Saturday night. I thought a lot of energy from our group, also in the building as well. We got that big power play there in the second period, and the guys converted quite a bit on it. And going into the third period, we were shorthanded pretty much half the period, and the guys really buckled down, paid the price. Really took one for the team, for each other, and persevered through a huge win, big character win for us. And then coming Sunday afternoon, really a tight game the whole way. It was a 2-1 game. New Jersey took the game. Kind of a weird goal. They were able to sneak one in, and that was it. We had a lot of great chances toward the end of the third period there. A couple great looks, and unfortunately weren't able to put the one home. But things were a little bit better for us. Obviously, not the results we wanted overall, but the play has continued to improve, and we got to do the same thing next week against Wilkes-Barre. Every point matters for us, obviously, and we got to have a great week of practice and prepare for them. This week on the Tomahawks Hot Seat, Ben and David Schmidling. Boys, who are your NHL role models?
I got Jaden Schwartz from the St. Louis Blues.
And I got Jonathan Toews from the Chicago Blackhawks.
That's a good choice. Favorite pregame music?
We like to keep it light on the way to the car, on the way to the game, with some country, and then we have a set playlist for like our last 3 songs when we roll in that we get pretty bumped up for.
Yeah, the last one's Hall of Fame. I can't remember who it's by, but that's the one we listen to 3 minutes before we're pulling in the ring.
Nice. Night owls or morning people?
Oh, definitely night owl.
Night owl.
Do you guys know we have team curfew?
Oh yeah.
You ever seen a ghost?
No.
Can either of you cook?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good cooks, actually.
Our mom is a great cook, and we were the youngest, so she taught us how to cook.
What's your go-to meal?
Fettuccine Alfredo for me.
All right.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
All right. Oh, I like the Italian stuff.
Oh yeah, big pasta.
All right. You have to make a team meal Friday. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
For sure.
Besides each other, one item you can't live without? On the spot.
I'm pretty attached to my phone. It's pretty bad, but I am.
Yeah. I'd be hard pressed to say like my phone too. That's pretty bad to say, but.
All right. You guys are originally from Missouri, but now live in Hockessin, Delaware. What's the biggest difference between where you're at now and Johnstown?
I'd say a little more. We're in Delaware now. It's a little more city. We're not very far from Wilmington and Philadelphia and areas like that. So kind of the more busy East Coast life as compared to what we grew up with was a small town, small feeling. So being in Johnstown, it's kind of like back to our roots and back to where we grew up and what we loved. So.
Yeah, our town in Missouri was about the same size as Johnstown, and so kind of coming back here, it feels like about the same. You know a lot of people, you see a lot of people around, and yeah, but where we live at in Hockessin, like you said, much more busy life, fast pace and stuff for sure.
Okay. Ben, you're number 81, David, number 20. Why do you guys pick those, or were those just given to you?
They were given. Yeah.
Given.
Day one we showed up, Dunks walked up to us, he goes, all right, I got 2 numbers, who wants what?
Yeah.
And he was like 81 and 20, and we both looked at each other like we wanted 20, and I just took the short end of that one.
That's all right.
Yeah.
What hobby do you wish you had more time for?
Yeah, golf. Yeah,
100%.
we're big golfers in the off season. Yeah.
Love to have a little fun. We compete with each other, maybe a spar game here or there, like place a bet on it. But something just for fun, like you buy a candy bar after the game or after the round, or you buy a Gato. Like it just depends.
Nice. Who has the best nickname on the team?
I got Kramer with that one. We call him Phil Kessel. We like that.
I like Azar. Azarovitz. Azar, that's what we call him. I like that one. Pretty short and sweet.
Yep. What's your favorite way to pass time on the bus?
For me, it's probably just listen to music, hang with the boys. Like any parent, my dad gets mad at us for using data too much, so I try not to be like on social media or something like that, but just, talk to the guys a little bit, maybe keep it loose.
I'm a pretty big sleeper. I can go for a big nap on the bus. So.
All right. How did you guys get started in hockey?
Our brother actually was invited to a birthday party when we were 4, and we went and skated for the first time. And then from that moment on, we skated a lot over the next year or more. And we played street hockey, and then someone said, hey, like, why don't you try ice hockey? And just immediately fell in love with it.
Yeah, our parents never played hockey. Like, our dad played football and baseball and basketball, but for us, it was that first time skating, and then we just fell in love with it. And then, like every other kid, getting to learn to play hockey and then work your way up from there.
All right, best memory from youth hockey?
I'd say it was probably our first season. It was like our first time ever traveling. We went to St. Louis for a tournament and won the championship in overtime, and a come-from-behind win. It was the first championship we ever won.
Yeah, I'd say for me, it was the second championship we ever won. It was Pee Wee A. Went into a shootout against a AA team. We were in a AA tournament when we were in 18 and just played really well. Played against a AA team from the same city, in Kansas City, and went into a shootout, went to like 6 rounds, and the ref just said, "Twin, go." And
The coach
said, "Twin, go," and I just hopped on the ice. Ben didn't even really have a say in it. I just hopped on the ice, I scored, and then they went down and our goalie saved it. We won the game, so that was a pretty fun memory.
All right, last question. Clearly, you guys are twins, look a lot alike, but we know there's some differences to tell you apart. It is Movember. Who has the better mustache?
He cheated.
I got a better one.
He had a head start.
Little bit.
I think he started growing about a week early.
I would agree with that.
And then I didn't, and then he just kind of got a little jump start on it.
Yeah.
But
All right.
When the Movember game's at the first of the month, just a little bit.
There you go.
Yep.
Any shout-outs out there?
Yeah, our old billets back in Janesville, our brother and sister and brother-in-law, our parents, miss all you guys, and we're doing good. So, yeah.
Sounds good. Schmidling Brothers off the Tomahawks Hot Seat. Yeah, opponent coming in this weekend, Wilkes-Barre Knights, much improved team. A lot of returning guys from last year, so really familiar with each other. We played them a few weeks ago. Had a really close game with them on the first night and then lost in overtime on the second night. Going to be a battle. We've battled with them for the last couple seasons now that we've been in the same division. They're a team that never gives up. They play a really high-paced style. They came off of a huge road sweep against the Northeast Generals, so they're feeling great about themselves, a lot of confidence. They're racking up some wins. They're an offensive type of team, so we got to be ready to go. It's going to be a big battle for us. One day at a time mentality again. Friday night, first things first. We got to be ready to go. We expect to get their best. Everybody that comes in here obviously gets going to play in this building. We're very fortunate to have the crowd support we do, and then the atmosphere of our arena that we don't see any other teams in our division. So when teams come in here, they get fired up. So we got to be able to make sure that we're ready to go, and we know we're going to be in for a huge battle, and we're looking forward to a big weekend for our team. Promotion-wise, another awesome weekend. Military Appreciation Week. It's something fantastic. Being part of this building and being the history that's in here and all the remembrance of the war heroes and everything we have in this town. Great military town. So it's very special for us to play at home. Military Appreciation Week. We're going to wear specialty jerseys as we always do. They look fantastic again. Military Weekend presented by Martin Baker and Convergys. There's going to be a jersey auction this weekend. I would really encourage everybody to come down and take a look at these jerseys. Not only the specialty of the game, but also the remembrance to have one of these uniforms. Whether you're a military family or not, we support our troops as much as possible. Both my grandfathers served in the war, so it means a lot to me. And Friday night game, the 4 for 44 still intact. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 pops of popcorn. Great offer for the family. Again, the military appreciation going on all the time. Active duty and veterans get free tickets to the weekend. Additionally, we're going to have the Flood City Brass Band will be playing all weekend. Just a lot of great things going on. All our other promotions that are inside the game. We're going to have the Boy Scout troops on Friday night. They get a free a military patch for coming out to the game. Saturday we got our 10K toss, and then just a lot of great things. First 500 fans receive a flag, so a lot of things going on this weekend. Ultimately, military appreciation. We stand by our military, and we're looking for as much support as possible for our troops, our veterans, our team. Help us pick up 4 points.